It's about 10 a.m. Jesus has been placed on the cross, and he has been experiencing the pain of the cross for about an hour at this point. There's a lot of things that happen when we think about crucifixion. It is the pain of him thrusting himself up, on the pain of the nail between his feet and the nails in his hands so that he can take a breath. Because the stretching of his body would mean that he would not be able to breathe properly. He wouldn't be able to exchange oxygen like you or I would be able to. But one of the other things about the cross is that the people gathered for the scene. They gathered for the spectacle of the cross. People that had nothing to do with Jesus probably were on the hillside that day because it gathered a crowd. There were people that would gather around to see the struggle of someone that was being crucified. Jesus, in this moment, would have been almost face to face with some of these people that gathered for the purpose of making fun of him, of mocking him, of throwing insults at him. A lot of times when we see the cross, it is this high and lifted up, almost piece of ornamental furniture. But the real cross would have been much lower than that. Jesus would have been almost face to face with the people, far enough that his feet would be lifted off the ground, but not so far up that he wouldn't be able to see, hear, speak to the people that were gathered around. As a matter of fact, as Jesus is on the cross, he begins to say things. I thirst. Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they're doing. My God, why have you forsaken me? He points to one of his disciples and says, you're going to consider my mother your mother from now on. Take care of her. It's all a part of this difficulty of crucifixion. Jesus is crucified. He's experiencing the pain of crucifixion, but he's also experiencing the people gathering around, making fun of him, turning from him, denying him, jeering at him, and just gathered by the spectacle of his crucifixion. In this moment, we see Jesus being turned away from by people. A really quick lesson. Let's make sure we're not one of those. Let's make sure that we are living a life that is turning our attention and our eyes and our minds toward Jesus, not away from him. Let's focus on his goodness, his grace, his mercy, his love. And let's make sure that we are in right relationship with the God of all creation, his Son, Jesus Christ.